So I'm back again, continue off my last video. But what I was saying was, no, I'm nuanced and understand people voted for particular candidates for different reasons, not just one reason. So I'm not going to be a typical liberal and come out and say, oh, America voted for Trump because they're racist. That would be a shallow, easy argument and conclusion to draw to benefit my narrative and benefit my worldview of the way I see the patriarchy of America and how a lot of people in this country think, which is no secret, newsflash, it's a thing. Racism has been American as apple pie for generations. We just know that. But I don't think the 2 times that people voted for Trump, I don't believe every single reason was because people were racist. I also think it's the natural political pendulum swing every election cycle. In other words, lower propensity voters and independent leaning voters vote based on how they feel. They're not the most engaged voters though, so they'll come out and they'll vote for a Democrat one election, they'll vote for a Republican another election, because that's just how some of these voters vote, and that's just reality we got to deal with in the country. And usually it's due to economic and pocketbook issues. All right. There's been a lot of mythical beliefs that people believe Republicans are better for their pocketbook. Which, newsflash, it's not true. But now American people are waking up to that reality right now under the current administration, who's completely mishandling everything. It's a crap show. He's blowing our budget through the roof, our deficits. He's creating trade wars all over the world, which is hurting the economy worse, making inflation way worse in America, causing the cost of everything to go up. His war-mongering mentality of wanting to bomb, 8 different countries, and now trying to start a war with Greenland. Went to Venezuela and kidnapped their leader. It's just insanity on top of insanity. But none of this makes any sense. So, yeah. It is what it is, though. And I think the reality is, though, yeah, people vote. It's the way people vote, it's more nuanced than we want to accept or realize. But, again, a lot of it also was cultural, racial animosity. That's also true. And a lot of it was economic rage and anger. There's a lot of different factors. And I know in 2024 was really, people weren't happy with Biden. People were mad about inflation and a whole host of other issues, and the media amplified it, and the Democrats didn't respond to it very well, and they thought they did a good enough job, and they thought, America says, they'll vote for us again because they know better, but, unfortunately that's not the case, though. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I want to say in this video. I want to keep it a little short and simple. I'll come back and do another one later. All right, see you guys later. Have a great day. Goodbye. Love y'all.